Guest episode.
Giggity. All right. We're live.
Are we live?
We're live.
Is that how you started the episode?
No.
Are you live?
I'll cut that
We're
out.
live.
I'll cut that out. But we are live. All right. Welcome back to the Table 43 podcast. I'm here with Craig and Liam today. Unfortunately, Hudson couldn't be here, but he sends his regards to everyone.
Yeah.
So we remember him in spirit.
That's true. Chlamydia is a serious disease. And
I thought it was AIDS.
what do you think it was, Orton?
I don't know.
Genital herpes. Genital herpes is a serious disease.
That's crazy.
And we really want to raise awareness for that on the podcast because we feel for Hudson right now.
He's going to hate us
So
for that.
you moisturize up, brother. And then she's going to cut all this out.
We'll keep rolling. Oh, he's going to hate it.
God, what a
Definitely gonna
start.
hate
Yes,
it.
Hudson is not
Hudson.
here today. And
Yes.
we're bringing Liam into back, actually.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you for having me back.
Our
I must
first
have
It was a
recurring
quick
guest.
turnaround.
It
must
was.
have made a good first impression. So yeah, thank
You did. Our last episode actually did really, really well in terms
it?
of like
It did.
in views. It was our most watched YouTube video to date.
Mm-hmm.
19 views. So
19. Hell yeah.
Very
Moving
nice.
up.
Moving up. And then Spotify was like the most listened to within like the first 24 hours. Like
Yeah, right.
Any of our
Ah,
episodes. So no, everyone
hell yeah.
liked it by the looks of it. So we thank you for all your support.
We do.
Awesome. Yeah.
We're very
So
thankful
been-
for all the support
Yes, it has been good.
and everything you just talked about. We're super thankful for all of that.
Thanks for joining us back, Craig.
I'm
Welcome
back
back.
at table 43.
Welcome
I
back,
took a
Craig.
little adventure.
Yeah. Now our patrons we've got 8 members now.
8?
Which is we're moving up in that as well. Our most recent was Daniel McDonald.
Daniel
so,
McDonald.
So thank you,
Oh.
Daniel, for joining back on the pod and joining the Patreon. And we hope you enjoy it. He actually was telling me that when I told him about it, he listened to the first 3 episods like back to back.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
hardcore.
Like,
I
that's
struggled to get through
dedication.
one.
That was dedication.
I'm on it.
Oh, I reckon I could do that.
Yeah, back to back to back.
It's engaging.
I enjoyed the video one of us at camp.
Yeah.
That was actually engaging, watching me move around like a wiggly worm the whole time.
Mm.
The camp one, it was really interesting seeing me just being idle. At one point, I was just like,
Just zoned out.
I was just zoned out.
Is that we had a lot of alcohol that day, wasn't it? That was the day we all had a lot of alcohol.
How much
Yeah.
alcohol do we have, Liam?
Oh, that's
Stories.
a disclosed number. Oh, we had a good time. You know, first night you go camping, you
Correct.
drink a little bit much, and it was a bit of a late night, and I think one too many. But that's as much as I'm happy to leave it with.
But
I
not
mean,
over
that's
the
fair.
board. It was good.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
it
which,
was a
this
good
is
night.
slightly off topic.
Yeah.
Where we went camping, there's a giant bushfire at the moment, cutting off the road we took to get down to the beach.
Really?
Is literally burning right where we were. We're like a week late. But
Oh.
there's a bushfire there that it was overnight and it was literally on the road that we took down to get down to the beach.
Was it the
It's fire.
original place that we were gonna go
No, a bit further down.
to?
So where we took full driving down to the beach.
Wow.
Yeah, so no, that whole road is shut down because there's fire on it.
Well,
Yeah.
So if we were
Yikes.
down there, we would be dead.
Yeah.
Or just cut
Well,
off from the fire.
just in the water swimming.
In the
for a
water
few
swimming,
days.
That would have
yeah.
been nice, actually.
That would have
Water.
been, yeah,
Yeah.
not come back to work.
Look at that. All right, we're live and we're healthy.
We are live.
Chose a
That was
good
just
pocket to
a fun fact that I learned last
wow.
night.
Yeah, I know. Just this time of year in Australia, just bushfires all around the place. Summer
Yeah.
breeds this perfect kind of conditions for bushfires and all that. Plus, we have the algae bloom as well.
Yeah.
So it's not looking good for our coastal areas.
It is not, and it's not getting better either.
In the
No.
wards at the moment.
Correct. But for everyone listening, our government did start that dining cashback program.
It
Have
did.
you heard about that?
I haven't used it yet, but some people at work have used it.
I'm not quite sure what it actually entails. but-
Essentially, you get your receipt and you take a photo of it, and
Yeah.
you send it in, and then at random, I think they pick certain amount of out each day and then give $50 back. So
Very
if you spend
nice.
$100, you get $50 back. At random, they just pick and choose, and you just got to submit your entries, and then the more you do, I guess the more you get back potentially.
That's good.
Interesting.
That's actually good. It's a good way, I think, of helping out the hospitality businesses, especially.
Yeah.
But we're about to lead into another super busy hospitality
Oh yeah.
night of the year in
Mm.
particular. And then for us and some of the venues around the Live Golf, that is a busy weekend.
Live Golf's coming up. Yes.
But Valentine's Day is smack bang in the middle. And that is a
Ah.
hospitality
yes.
nightmare slash... Yeah, I don't know. It's good for business.
Yeah.
It's not so fun to work it.
No.
Are you going to be working, Craig?
I will be working.
Mm.
I don't know where because I only get my roster 2 days before the start of the new working week.
Oh, that's rough.
So
Actually rough.
That's pretty.
I have no idea.
Put it that
I'm
way.
just assuming that for that week I'll be working somewhere
Yeah.
for Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Unless, will you be working or no? You
No,
have
I
other
will
plans.
not be working. I will be participating in Valentine's Day.
Oh,
I'll
yeah?
be taking
man.
my lovely partner out for some dinner.
Dinner
Yes. And gift-giving festivities.
okay. Where are you going for dinner?
Very nice.
We are going for Korean barbecue.
Ooh, good
Ooh.
choice.
Yeah, so we love our Korean barbecue.
Okay.
Another thing with going out on Valentine's Day is that a lot of places actually have set menus, which has just like become the norm now. So when we booked this place, we thought, oh, okay, we will get we'll pick what we want. But they were like, no, you have to go on a set menu.
Even for a Korean barbecue.
It's a Valentine's Day set menu. And
Okay.
I noticed a lot of places on Valentine's Day, they just don't want the hassle. Make a little
Yeah.
bit extra money,
I get that.
treat you a little bit better, but we'll just put you on a set menu.
Well, I can understand that. I can be okay with that.
Yeah, and I didn't mind it. It looks nice. So
Mm.
it's going to be awesome. It's Korean barbecue. You can't go wrong
Yep.
with Korean barbecue, unless you don't cook the meat well.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That's a whole nother hospitality
Yeah, correct.
episode. Food poisoning.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
but, I'm looking forward to it. Should be good.
No, that
Very
sounds
good.
awesome.
Liam,
Yeah.
plans?
Not participating, but I will be not working. I'll be away.
Uh-huh. Little holiday?
I've got a little holiday heading
Very
off
nice.
to Vietnam
Very nice.
with
heard
a
of
couple
Vietnam.
mates, actually with Hudson. So
Hudson,
once he
from the
recovers.
podcast.
Once he
Wow.
recovers.
Hudson from the pod. Yeah, once he recovers from his very detrimental. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I don't know what order's leaving in. If he's leaving that first part in, you will understand. If he doesn't, you have no idea what we're talking about. Just skip
Correct.
forward 10
I will.
seconds.
I may
Yeah.
have to run that by Hudson before putting it in.
Might be a bloopers or like
Yeah.
an extra video on
or
the Patreon.
or it
That's a
could
good
be
idea.
the Patreon content.
Oh, that would be good.
Mm.
Patreon
Please sign
content.
up for the Patreon to hear what
That's a
actually may
solid
have
reel.
been said.
Yeah, that's a solid 1 minute of
No.
content.
But I'll be in there for a couple of weeks and come back, and then I think uni's
Yeah, back to
pretty
uni.
much. Yeah.
Good. How do you balance uni and working in hospo?
Oh, hard hitting. I like it.
I think last year I was doing 2 shifts a week, Friday, Saturday night, and that was good enough for me because I'm at uni. I'm not spending money. I think I catch the train in, so pretty easy.
Train's so convenient for us.
Oh,
yeah.
so good. I think $2 a trip, less than.
Yes. They made
Depends
it cheaper.
if you go on rush hour or not. But yeah, really convenient. So I'm not spending anything. And
We'll move on really quickly.
I'm never coming back.
Oh, that's the second reel.
There's going to be a
Second
whole montage.
Yes.
Anyway.
It's okay. It's natural in a young man's life. He goes through changes. And when these changes occur, his voice changes at times. Now, I'm qualified health teacher, so
Correct.
I understand that it's
Yes.
just a natural part of life. And it's nothing to be ashamed about. Everyone goes through it.
Yes.
Thanks, Craig. That makes me feel a lot better.
You're welcome.
Yes, and then we'll post it to all of
Everyone.
20 people to listen to it.
20. Well, I don't know. You got a few views on the YouTube shorts, didn't you?
Yes, our first YouTube short went out, and I didn't realize how many views it gets on average. So we got a nice 1,000 people listening to our first short.
Oh, yeah.
So thank you. We appreciate it.
Very well done. I have no
Yeah.
idea what you're even talking about. I was talking about
Yeah.
uni and working.
Yes.
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 I
Yeah.
remember as a uni worker. This is going back a little bit. Not. I don't want to set your minds too far back, but just a little bit.
Just 2 years ago.
2 years ago,
Yeah.
when I was doing my teaching degree, and I had to do my placement. I remember, which was 5 days intensive, 8 till 3, 4. Unfortunately, there was no money at the time for doing placement. Apparently, there is now.
Yes.
So we were doing 8 till 4, 5 days, and then coming into work at 5 o'clock and doing 5 to 10, 11, and then going home and doing it again just to survive being an adult. So
that is literally your average hospitality worker.
I
Right
swear there were some tears in that week at some point, or that month or two. It was a hard slog. Probably one of the hardest times of my life doing that many hours. But look, to live hospitality offers you that
Correct.
where we all got to get paid. So
Yeah.
I guess you work hard, you get rewarded in the end. But that was my uni hospitality story that I remember anyway.
Crazy. I did. At one point, I was doing 3 hospitality jobs and doing uni.
How?
Barely. Just getting through.
And the amount of sleep you were getting?
Enough.
So like 3, 4.
Yeah, just your average engineering student sleep schedule, basically.
That's why you've got a full beard now.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. That's it. And a couple of grey hairs, but up there. But
I didn't notice that, but now you point that out, there are a couple.
Gotta start getting a couple of greys in here.
As someone who's got a couple, I understand. I'd like more, but unfortunately my grey hairs are not coming on as quickly. Where I do have hair, they're not coming on as quickly.
It's going to be
less hair up here, so it's a little bit down here.
It's going to be a day where you wish you had normal hair.
No, I don't.
And not grey hair.
No, I do not.
You're going to get there.
White hair.
White
personally.
hair? Yeah.
I would rather go white.
Okay.
Like salt and pepper style.
I'm ready to have white hair, actually. I want
white
that
hair would be sick.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I want to stay young forever. I feel like grey hair is a
I
sign
want to
of
stay
getting
young.
older.
I want to stay young with grey hair. So
You're not going to be young.
No, I know. No one is.
Life.
Yeah.
You age. You get older.
Thank you, health
Then
teacher.
your hair
correct.
will either fall out or...
I tell you what,
turn
working
grey.
hospitality actually extends your life by 15 years.
I don't know. The amount of stress that place puts me through.
It actually decreases your life by 20 years, but I don't know, just pulling these stats from somewhere.
Oh, they seem pretty factual to me.
The correlation is there.
Yeah, correlation. Yeah, I want to find this out, actually. That'll be interesting.
Okay, should we go to our theme for the day? It is... We actually don't have a theme.
No,
anyway.
we just talk whatever.
We're just
We just
talking
talk
about
whatever.
shit.
I was waiting for you to say a theme.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah,
I
well-
thought we said there wasn't
I think
anything.
we'll just talk about what we experienced in our last couple of weeks working hospitality. One of my managers at a restaurant that I worked at, he is very well known to everyone around, all the locals.
Mhm.
So this one lady comes in and he is talking to the manager, and they are like saying hi and stuff, like they're old friends. And my manager says, "Okay, let me get you a drink on the house." And she's very, very happy, of course.
That's very nice.
So she comes up to the bar, and I'm at the bar at this point. And he tells me, "Oh, can you please get 2 glasses of wine that you'd like?" And I said, "Yeah, of course." Having a nice chat. Everything is fine. I pour her the 2 glasses of wine, and she says, "Thank you so much. Like, I really appreciate it." And then my manager and I say, "Yeah, no problems at all." She takes the 2 glasses of wine, one in each hand, and then goes up to my manager and I and goes, "Namaste, namaste," and then walks away. Now,
Okay.
for those who are listening to the podcast and not watching it, I'm Indian, and
What?
my manager is Indian as well.
What?
Yes, I know, it's a shock. Yes.
I thought you were really tan. That shocks me.
Yes.
Okay.
I wasn't blessed with white skin. I was left in the oven a bit too long.
A burnt chicken nugget.
Yeah, they call me medium well, I reckon. But
That's a really good nickname, actually.
medium well.
Medium well. That's actually not bad. On the spot, you've done well there.
Boy.
But yeah, so this white lady is like getting treated like nicely, gets given complimentary drinks, and then goes to the 2 Indian people in this whole bar and goes namaste, namaste, and walks away.
Thoughts.
What are your
She
thoughts?
could
Liam,
just be
go.
really No, I was gonna say dumb. That's probably a bit harsh. But
Ignorant.
Not knowledgeable on how that could be offensive. Maybe giving her the best. Oh, what's the word? Like benefit of the doubt. Like she didn't realize what she was doing, and it could have been an act where she was trying to say thank you.
Yes. Okay.
But didn't
Namaste,
realize it was.
for the record, means I bow to the divine in you. So you are divine. She's treating you
Yes.
with
So
the utmost respect. You're pretty
is
much
that-
Jesus.
So could anyone do that then? Would it be offensive for?
I think it's okay. By the way, I wasn't offended by this. I thought this was really, really funny. I was dying of
You
laughter.
have to laugh.
I was dying of laughter
Otherwise,
after I
you'd be
heard
mad
this.
if you didn't laugh.
Yeah, it's not like I was just like I wouldn't have flipped out or anything, but it was just like in the situation you didn't need to say that.
Yeah, it's just weird.
Yeah, like
Were they?
it's like one of the only few words that non-Indian people would be like, oh, Indian word, what do I say? Or namaste.
Yeah,
And that's what like
and I can get
yeah.
that too.
Yeah, so it's just like yeah, I don't know if it's
Issue,
needed.
It's the bowing that annoys me.
Yeah. And
That's freaking.
the bowing, adding
That's
the bowing
rude.
to it.
Yeah.
That's rude. You say namaste, like you say like ciao to someone who's Italian. That's chill, but you just
Yeah.
don't freaking bow at someone.
Was she an interesting looking person, or was
You saying
it-
was she crazy?
yeah,
Did
in a
she
nice
look like
way?
crazy cat
No.
lady.
No, so
Potentially.
the reason it took me off guard, my manager off guard, because she looked completely normal, and my manager's known her for a while. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
right.
Yeah, so I just don't know why she just pulled it out of nowhere.
That's funny.
Because even he was taken aback.
That's funny.
And I just think this is not the first time something like this has happened to
That's-
me in
I would say
hospitality.
racism is a very
It's like underlying racism. It's not.
yeah,
on the
it's like
nose.
taking the piss, but
Yeah, it's just like I don't know how to really explain it. Underlying racism, backhanded racism.
It's
But they're not even trying to be racist. They're just trying to.
no, it's
Just
not. It's
dumb.
just ignorance.
Yeah.
It's
Ignorance,
ignorance.
yeah.
You don't know what you're doing is actually racist. And to
Yeah.
her, she probably had no idea. She thought she was just being polite.
Yeah.
But in actual fact, you're being casual racist is what
Yes,
we call that.
casual racism. There you go.
It just took me a while to get to the word.
Yeah.
mm,
Because, like you said, it's correct. In her eyes, she's probably done the right thing. She's, in her eyes, like, I've been respectful.
Yes, that's what
or
she
Indian
thinks.
people that serve me, I'm going to like,
Correct.
bow to them and say namaste.
Here's a question.
Yes.
If she was in India and did that, how would that be received? As like a normal everyday thing?
it's a good question.
I haven't been to India, so I don't understand customs and greetings and thank yous and stuff. But if she was a tourist over there and did that,
You know, the funny thing is, I've only been to India 3 times in my life. So
Okay, that
even
feel
I
like that's-
wouldn't know.
you wouldn't know.
But I don't, like, people just don't go up to each other and do namaste like that.
That's fair enough then.
That's
Yeah,
not
close.
something that's common.
Definitely casual racist then.
Yeah, so I think it's just like, yeah, she just wanted to say
Yeah,
something.
hey, ignorant, but that's fun.
Yeah.
Isn't like
it's not
namaste
fun.
like really into yoga sort of
No,
thing?
it's
I think
usually
it's
like
more, it's a religious,
Hinduism.
it's a Hindu
Hinduism.
thing.
Kind
And
of
I'm not
like-
even Hindu. at
So
that point.
maybe she's taken on that approach, and it's just been she's been hanging around her friends
Yeah.
from that group, and
Could
then
be.
it's
Like, if you don't know
it's-
her background
you know when
to
you
it.
call
Too
your-
much dog yoga.
Yeah.
your
Puppy
female
yoga.
teachers, you call her mum,
Yes.
and it's like it just comes off.
It's like,
yeah.
Crap.
I
Yeah.
cannot relate to that, Liam.
I've done
That's
that
weird.
once in my life.
That's
It was
so
really
weird. No
embarrassing.
one. I've never
Really?
heard anyone
I've called
do
my
that
teacher's
ever.
mum
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
Has a student ever called you dad before?
Ooh.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
No, they have not called me dad. I don't believe.
Maybe you didn't remind them of their dads because you were so young.
I can understand that. Maybe they were looking for a replacement father figure if that
Replacement
situation
father figure.
looked at. But
Hey.
Exactly
All right.
where that was going.
what do you mean? I merely, it's a former life,
Yeah.
was a teacher,
That's very wholesome, Craig.
no longer a teacher.
Yeah.
And would I make fun of the kid? Not to his face.
No.
Behind his back, I would laugh about
Correct.
it in the staff room for sure.
Yeah. Like this lady here, we didn't make fun of her to her face. I went and told all my co-workers and we were just cackling.
Very good. That's a good story.
Yeah. But not the first time again that's happened.
Mm.
do we want to get racist on this podcast? I can tell all my racist stories.
I mean, the floor is yours. I don't have a lot.
We can.
I'm trying to think of. You had a story you wanted to tell.
I had one quite recently, actually.
Yeah.
Before we go into casual racism
Okay,
with
done.
Gordon.
Before we go into casual,
Yeah.
there's actually a different one I was
Alright,
talking
go.
about.
You
So maybe we can finish off, or maybe not good enough to finish off, but before.
To
Very
finish
rich.
off entrees before going to mains.
Sure.
Or is
I've
this
got-
main quality?
Yeah, got a small one. Got
Alright,
a small
done.
one. So it happened very recently. I was working. It was a very busy night. Orders get missed every now and then. I think everyone can understand that. Doesn't matter. Things go missing. You do your best to keep track of it. But if the only thing you've received is a paper ticket and someone's running past, or you move something and it knocks it, or it's hiding or something, you don't make that order. So someone's obviously on the receiving end and wondering, where is my drink? In this case, it was a espresso martini, and I'm just minding my own business. I'm making coffees, I think, at this point. This was 5 o'clock in the afternoon, just before dinner service, or getting into it, and making coffees, steaming some milk, and I'm in a no service area, and this youngish kind of bloke, a bit older than me, crazy curly kind of surfer hair, cap, he was there with a few other mates who recognised him, and he just goes, "Hey man, do you know where my espresso martini is?" And then I was like, "Yeah, no problem. I can go check on it for you." It was like, "Yeah." And then the next bit that he adds on really surprised me. He went, "Oh yeah, Fanny Face over there took my order and she was really mean." I was like, just stunned. I kind of just stood there, looked at him like,
I want to know who
so
Funny
confused.
Face is.
Like, Fanny Face was
Who is Funny
so
Face?
crazy. I only told one person. I didn't tell the co-worker
That the face was
that
funny.
they got called this.
Did you say fatty face?
Fanny?
Fanny face.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay.
Never heard that before.
No, I
Um,
never heard that before.
And yeah, it just caught me really off guard there.
Yeah.
Looked at him. I was like, "Hey man, not okay. Like what
Yeah.
you just said is not right.
Yeah.
You need to be really careful. You're lucky that I don't mind as much,
Yeah.
but if someone else hears that, or if you act like that again, you are getting kicked out," sort of thing.
Yeah.
And he just froze. He was like, "Shit." Like, I think he realized what he said and that I didn't take that as a joke. If I don't know how someone can think calling someone like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, he just froze and he was like, "Yep, okay." And I was like, "We'll find it and we'll bring it to you, okay?" And I didn't see him again. He just,
Good.
I don't know if they made one for him or he just left. But
Yeah.
it really caught me off guard. But the way that people talk about,
Other people. Yeah.
mm,
That. Yeah. I would never even think of saying, "Oh, fanny face."
That would be the first thing that comes to my head when insulting someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's your go-to.
That's not my go-to insult. I've got other ones.
there are other words.
There
Yeah.
are other
Yeah.
words and other things I like to use, but that's not one that
Wow.
I bring out.
But and for him to get to that point too, for him to have that, I don't know what, built up anger or feel it's okay to say that in the moment, like something must have happened. Maybe they came off rude to the person when serving them and
Yeah.
did forgot about it, and that was just bad luck.
Yeah.
But don't think they were trying to be rude, and I guess they might have just wanted to go home. I don't know.
Interesting.
Jeez.
It's tough when you get caught off guard
Mm.
at work like that.
Mm.
But I think you handled it well. Like you
Did.
told
Yeah.
you told them off.
It's like,
You
I don't
can't
think
do
I'm
that.
in a place to kick anyone out, and
Speaking of
No.
getting caught off guard, did you get caught off guard yesterday, Liam, at work when
oh my god. Oh boy.
I've not heard this story.
Oh. Yeah, this is real fresh. This
Okay.
is what, a day ago?
No.
Yes.
No, literally yesterday.
Yeah. Oh my
That
god.
happened
Is this-
yesterday. I just thought it was
this-
really funny because you said getting caught off guard, and that was the first thing that
That
came
didn't
to my
even
head.
clock me. Yeah, so
It was
this
yesterday at work.
Is this
Is-
main course time?
Yeah, this is just a little quick another.
Yeah,
little
before we
story.
get into the
Yeah.
hard stuff.
Yeah.
So Craig and I were on one other person, and this lady comes up, and she orders a almond latte and a bubbles,
Okay.
and they go, "Oh, the bubbles for me." Blah blah blah. Very chatty, talkative, holding conversation. She's probably my mum's age, maybe a little bit less. And yeah, kind of directs my attention to her friend that didn't clock at the time. And
Why didn't it clock? Who did you think she was?
I'll keep going. So she goes, "Oh, she's very beautiful, isn't she? Look at her in that dress." It's like, "Oh my gosh, like she's stunning. Don't you think she's beautiful?" Trying to get an answer from me. And I'm like stuck. I'm just this 20-year-old dude. Like, I don't really care. Like, the person that you were with is over there. Look over. And I'm like, "Oh yeah, she's very nice." Just trying to move on from that kind of phase of this conversation. Gave her drinks.
Move it along nicely.
And then I get to the point where I'm putting it in the till and trying to get her to pay so she can walk away and we can be done with this awkward moment.
Oh yeah, but it gets more awkward.
And then she keeps going on. It's like, "Oh, but she's so beautiful." And then I was like, "Oh, I was sorry to put you in that situation." And it's like,
You said,
and then I said, "Yeah, parents are the best wingman, aren't they?"
Oh no.
And when I'd looked at this person that she was with, I only had a split look.
Oh no.
And
and she responded at that point that. What did she say when you said that her daughter, that she made the best wingman for her daughter?
She's my friend.
Not her daughter.
Not the daughter. So I was either calling her very old or, benefit of the doubt, she was just looking a lot younger.
Yeah.
That is the best, most awkward encounter I can remember.
You know how you said you were looking for a way to end the conversation?
You did.
I think you found it.
Yeah, that was okay, bye. But I still had to take this coffee over.
You did. I was like, I'm not taking that over.
I was
It's
like,
not
"Craig,
stopping.
please
I
help me
walked
out."
away. I was like, I'm not dealing with that. This is all you. So I put him in
Yeah.
the deep end on that one. I was like, no, you finish this.
Yeah,
then you went over.
I took the coffee over, put it on the table, and she was like, "I told her everything." It's like, ha ha ha. I was like, ha ha ha. I was like, "Okay, enjoy your drinks, guys." And she just kept looking at me and looking at her, and then the other.
That was the best
she was
call.
embarrassed. I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I'm walking back."
That was the best call.
And she did look the same age when you got closer
Okay,
too. So
alright.
it would.
So technically it was a compliment because you said in a distance
Yeah.
she looked young.
Yeah.
You said it was her daughter. So in a distance you thought she looked young. So you complimented her friend.
Yep. I think she was looking for a compliment for a friend too.
And,
Yeah,
and
well,
you gave her one.
That she
Yeah.
looks like her daughter. So then she's like secretly called me really old because she looks like my daughter who's the same age as me.
God.
So
Anyway,
casual encounters with Liam.
Love
shall we
it.
move on to
I love
racism?
it.
Oh yeah, that's all. We can move back
Well-
to Orton stories.
No, that's
a
brilliant.
highlight.
Craig, do you
brilliant.
have a story?
No, I
first
don't.
before
That
one
was,
gets into
I
it?
think from what I gathered from this story so far, I think we were all talking about just unfiltered guests.
yes.
Like guests that just say things out of
Yes.
pocket. Like when you're coming to a bar and getting a drink, why are you talking about like your friend over there?
Yeah.
Unless she was interested in you, which sounds like she was.
I think she was just generally fishing for her friend.
Yeah.
I think her friend
Correct.
had no
Yeah.
idea
Yeah.
at all. She
Yeah.
was just like, yeah.
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 But again, just like unfiltered.
You get the unfiltered awkward moments, and
Yeah.
you don't know how to act sometimes, and
Yeah, it's like
sometimes you call
Yeah.
your friends, customers' friends,
Customers' friends,
daughters.
yeah. It's like when last episode we were talking about the guy who said like I could put my dick in the coffee. Like
Yeah, what the
what?
fuck?
Like
Good
why?
plug for the previous episode.
Yeah, exactly. Watch the last episode
Watch
if
that
you
one
haven't already.
Yep.
Yeah, like why people are just like out of pocket. I have a feeling ever since COVID, people have lacked that human interaction for a while, and some people don't really know what to say.
Interesting.
That's
theory.
my theory.
Okay. I can see that.
But also before COVID, people were still out of pocket.
Yeah.
They
Um,
were. I
like
can't
a-
think of anything off the top of my head. I'm sure it's happened many a times, but I can't think of.
Like when the customer's been unfiltered, just said random stuff.
The only thing I can think of was when we had a function, and they said something about one of the girls in the function, and this guy said something about, "Oh, her ass is amazing" or something to me, and then at that point I got really mad, and
It was like one of the co-workers, right?
yeah, one of the co-workers, so one of my co-workers, and we're very protective of our co-workers, and he said, "Oh, doesn't her ass look amazing?" And I was like, "Hold on, you can't do that." In which case I got very mad, and then I proceeded to tell security, and he got even madder.
Yeah.
Now he is a very gentle, giant kind of guy. Not much phases him, but he and I were both seeing red. Anyway, he come marching into our function. This is, I don't know what time of night it was, about 8 or 9. This guy had a fair bit to drink, but he was still, well, that's no excuse for what he said. And he goes, "I heard what you said. You step a foot out of line and you're out." And at that point in time, I made the decision that he's having no more alcohol and he's got to leave.
Good.
Because that she caught wind of what he said, and she was extremely uncomfortable.
Yeah.
As anyone would be,
and
like in that.
and we don't tolerate off the cuff comments. I don't care if it's guy to guy, guy to girl, whatever. It's just not appropriate. And that's the only thing I can think of recently where people just fired off the hip, but that one didn't go down well. Like some of these other ones, there was no humor involved in that.
No.
We care about our co-workers and we don't love.
Correct. And we stick up for them. And if someone says anything like that.
100%.
We die on that hill.
Yeah.
So yes, whilst it's funny to have some off the cuff comments, they don't all come off the cuff so
Correct. Yeah.
nicely.
You can't laugh them off. No, you can't laugh all of them.
No, you can't laugh all of them
some
off.
like some stuff, like you said, you have to put your foot down for when, like, what that guy said to one of your co-workers, and you said, like, no, if you say something like that again, you're out of here. So you got to stop. And same for you as well.
You know, some people need to be put back in their place.
Correct. I've had someone get kicked out because of what they said to me.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to get racist again. I reckon.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
Wow.
Alright.
You got your seatbelt on,
We're getting
Craig.
we're getting
Yeah,
racist.
look, we're in. I'm in deep. I need another grape. For
Before
hydration.
okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
So this customer's a regular and has come into the bars working at the time. And he is a cheapskate, I would say, in general.
Okay, I'm trying
and
to visualize this person. Liam seems to know who's going.
I think Liam knows exactly who it is.
Okay, I'm not.
So
On, more clues. Continue.
this one night we were having a happy hour, and this guy, being the guy that he is, decided that at
Oh, I know who we're talking about now. My mate.
at
Fuck.
a minute before when happy hour was finishing, he's gonna get some beer. So he comes up to get a beer, and then I say to him, "Weren't you here just like 2 minutes ago? And I swear you ordered a beer already." And he said, "Oh no, I finished it already." My radar was kind of going off at that point, and I sold the beer to him anyway. And I told him, like, just be careful if you're hoarding drinks at your table. That's not responsible, and we may have to remove you from the venue. And he says, "Oh no, don't worry, I'm not doing that." He walks to his table, and I follow him to his table, and he has 3 full pints of beer at his table that he's hidden away in a little cove so no one can find it. So then I go, "All right, mate, what's this?" He's like, "Oh, yeah, this was here before. I was just at the table. These were already here." I said, "I think they're all yours." And he said, "Well, yeah, look, I wanted a drink and stuff." I said, "Sorry, we can't do that. It's not responsible service. And I did warn you that we may have to move you out if you continue to do this." And then my manager was there at the time and kind of came in between. And gave him a warning, said, look, if you do anything like this again, we will have to like buy you. And we took all of his beer but one.
Yep.
Just let him have
As you
one,
would.
which
That's
is
what I would've
okay,
done.
which is fine.
Spot on.
Mm-hmm. Done.
Then the night goes on, and about half an hour later, one of the security guards comes up to me and was like, "Oh, what happened in that altercation with that one customer?" So now I explained it to him, and then he said, "Oh yeah, so that makes a lot of sense." But then that customer came up to the security guard and said the same thing, like told him about the events of what happened. It was a little bit changed. And at the end of it, he said, that guy should go back to where he came from.
And where are you from exactly?
India.
India.
But I was not even born there, so...
Where might that?
Yeah, that's
customer
correct.
be
That's what
from?
I was getting
Yeah.
at. I was like, hold on,
Yeah.
go back to where he came from. He
Yeah.
is where he came from, actually. Autumn was
Correct.
born here.
Yeah.
And
So,
where is that customer from?
where's our customer from? He is not even from Australia. He's from a European country. But when the security guard told me that, he also followed up and said, do you want me to kick him out? And I said, look, I don't have a problem with that. Like, he can say what he wants, but you pass it on to the manager, and whatever the manager wants to do, I'll respect.
That's an interesting test of
That's-
manager. Does the manager have your back?
Well, the manager heard about it and said, no, kick him out. And he got got kicked out straight
the
away.
manager had your back. That's
Yeah.
a good instance.
He didn't get barred. He still comes into that bar, and I've seen it from time to time. But he is a very changed man. He doesn't drink.
Actually,
A
you
lot.
sobered him up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't drink. He's still cheap, but he doesn't bother anyone a lot. From
Bothers
what I've
me a
seen.
lot.
I saw.
Yeah.
Did see that customer. If it's that
Yeah.
customer we're thinking
Yes.
of,
Yeah.
with a beer the other day,
Yeah.
but it's nothing like
He has
they
the
used to.
occasional one, but he won't have a lot like what he used to before.
And good on him.
So yeah, people have been again when the foot needs to be put down, the foot gets put down sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
But yeah,
Mhm.
I've had like and that's the first time someone told me to go back to where I came from, I came from.
Yeah.
But I've had people be like, oh, and they think it's in a nice way, be like, oh, where are you from originally? I always say like, oh, I'm from Australia. They say, no, originally, where are you from? I'm like, okay, now I know what they want.
Just have a wrong question.
Yeah. So I said, look, I'm originally from India. And then they'll say, oh yeah, your English is very good. I'm like, oh, thank you. And
so
and
dumb.
then they finished it. They
I
finished.
quietly love that. Your English is really good. You're like, yeah, look, I've been practicing it
I've been practicing
whole
it
life,
for 20 plus years.
20 plus years,
Yeah.
but it is pretty good. I just
Right.
play on that. I have so much fun with that.
I should actually start doing that.
You should absolutely just have fun with it.
Yeah.
Like,
I think, like you said, like you get taken aback.
Yeah,
'Cause
you
you don't
do.
expect someone to compliment
Yeah.
you on your English, right?
I'm Australian. What do
Yeah.
you mean?
But that interaction ended with this lady saying, "Thank you so much and welcome to our country."
Oh,
well, she gave you the welcome to country.
Welcome to country. She gave me the
Oh.
straight welcome to country.
did she speak it in Aboriginal?
No, she did not. She was just welcome to country. Yeah.
So she's
and
not
walked
even
away.
from this country originally. Her ancestors come and invaded this country.
European.
So-
And
It's
then
just like
she's
that.
welcomed you to a country that her ancestors invaded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's
Okay.
the casual racism once again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, she didn't even realize that she is literally.
But I think they're trying to be nice.
So Orton, for future people that are listening,
Yes.
what's the right question to ask when they're trying to find out?
Like where you're originally from.
Yeah.
I think you can go about it a couple of ways.
Mm-hmm.
The way I like to do it is, like you notice, like if an accent is different, and you compliment them like, oh, by the way, I
Okay.
love your accent. Where's that accent from?
Mm-hmm.
And then people
That's
are
good.
more open to talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like you compliment them first, and then they go about it.
Yep.
But I'll never go up to someone and be like, oh, where are you originally from?
Some people are just curious though.
And
I think the
do
welcome
agree.
to country afterwards.
The
is
welcome
a
to
bit much,
country-
obviously.
That, like, when what she started saying was not wrong inherently, but when she finished it,
Yeah.
then everything else you said before,
It's like it's backed up. Like, okay, this is who I think
Correct.
you are.
yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah. What else have I had? I always get the question like, oh, you must love cricket. Now again, how would you
Yeah,
ask someone
okay.
like, oh, do you like cricket, Craig?
I'd be like, I was born here. Would
straight
be my
away.
response
Straight away.
to that.
Yeah. But like, someone comes to me like, oh, you must love cricket. Like, yeah, I like cricket.
Wow.
And I love
Cricket
cricket. I
is
love
the
cricket.
But they
biggest
don't know-
sport in
Yeah.
India.
Correct.
They don't know
Yeah.
anything about you, and they're taking a
No.
very bold assumption.
Yeah, and that's the thing. But I say like I do love cricket, and they're like, "Who do you go for?" I'm like, oh, "I go for Australia." It's like, "What? Australia? I thought you would have gone for India." I was like, "What makes you think that?"
Yeah, you put them in a corner.
What makes you
That
think
is your
that?
response. I'd be like, what makes you think that?
And they
and
go,
then get them to say, because you're fucking
Yeah.
Indian.
"Yeah,
And you'd be like, yeah, but I was born here my whole
Yeah.
life and I am Australian and I go for Australia. I hate
Yeah.
when people ask that. Like in soccer, they're like, do you go for Italy?
yeah,
I fucking look Italian, but I have zero Italian ties.
yeah,
Not every person that looks Italian is inherently like full Italian in every way, shape or form. Like,
Yeah.
like sure, my grandparents were born in Italy, but I'm actually like more English. Like I'm closely related to England and Ireland, but I just don't look it. But I get that old, what part of Italian you from? What part of Italy you from? And I'm like, I was born here. My dad was born here. We're from Australia.
yeah,
But people just latch on to any little race thing that they can do. But
Yeah.
and being as the world is so mixed these days, like it's
Mm.
not even a real question anymore.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
everyone is from somewhere else. Like
Yeah.
We're very diverse.
yeah,
and
that's it.
I think a lot of people are still. All these people, by the way, are like from the older, like generations.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So it makes a lot of sense. Like back in the day, it's not that people were not sensitive, but I think that was just the norm. And I think as society has kind of moved on and evolved, we have become a little soft in some of these areas. But
Yeah.
there's also you kind of adopt it and also be like, oh, we have a lot of diversity.
Yeah.
Um,
I think there's a lot of wrong mix now. I think we, like society nowadays, are trying to be very woke.
yeah.
Oh, that's the first time we've gone woke on our
Woke.
podcast
We've
episode
gone
5.
racist and we've gone woke.
Here
in
we
this
go.
podcast.
Everyone's
Yeah.
trying to be
Without Hudson here,
too
we've gone straight.
respectful.
He's clearly the glue that keeps us
Yeah.
on the straight and narrow.
Yeah. Correct.
Sorry, guys.
continue.
But no, keep
but
going.
I feel like people are very trying to be too respectful and trying to accommodate for every single person in this country, world, whatever.
Yeah.
Not everyone's going to be happy with the one decision.
No.
So there are going to be cases where you have to cut out. I'm not saying you're going to have to bring back racism, but there's a way to be respectful,
Yeah.
but also stand your ground. Like, this is Australia. If you're disrespecting the country, then I have a problem with you as a person, not because you're a different from somewhere else or
Yeah.
a different background with different beliefs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I won't keep talking because
No.
I'll say some
No.
things.
Oh, there's a slippery slope. I'm staying out of this one.
I think
I'm staying out.
Bringing
of
it
this
back
one.
to like hospitality, when we have these interactions with customers, it's I don't know, maybe they're trying to make a normal awkward situation not like they're trying to like relate to the person, and that's why a lot of older people go down this part and maybe like asking about like where you're from and all that,
Yeah.
which is not, again, it's not inherently wrong, but I think it's the way some of them deliver these lines and how they end the lines, like bowing and saying namaste or saying welcome to the country,
Yeah.
that you go back and you like play the conversation back in your mind. I'm like, okay, maybe
Maybe I was reading it wrong.
yeah, maybe I was reading the situation wrong.
But the way I look at this is ideal. We're in a hospitality business, and a large portion of our guests are not from Australia. They are from overseas. So as someone on the other side of the bar, I often get in conversations about accents and where people are from, and never do I ask, oh, where you from or anything like that. Like you say, like you just get used to it. In our line of work, you go, oh, your accent is really strong. Whereabouts is that kind of from?
Yeah.
Or if you have an idea, like, oh yeah, what part of Europe is that accent from? Like, there's right ways to go about it, not just really targeted.
Yeah.
I know exactly where you're from.
You
tell
want to
me
make
about it.
them
It's
open
got to be a
up,
general
yeah.
statement that you get them to open up, and we get really good at it. And I include in conversation all the time because I'm genuinely curious about all these different accents that we encounter all the time.
And we do get a lot, like working in a hotel, you do get a lot
Yeah,
of
that's what I
different...
mean. We do it
Yeah.
all the time. So from our point of view, we engage with this all the time, and to us, it's really easy to get someone to open up and talk about where they're from, and it's really easy. Oh, where have you flown in from? Like,
Yeah.
perfect. Like, you know, there are always ways to do it, but when you're trying to talk to another worker who clearly is working here,
Yeah.
so chances are they're probably from here, then there's just a right and wrong way to go about it. And from a guest point of view, it's not.
They're like very direct about it. It's
Yeah,
just
I
like,
think so.
where are you from? Like, just direct. It doesn't give you the opportunity to like have a
Gauge,
natural
yeah.
conversation.
Like, hi, hello,
yeah,
how
like
are you?
yeah. It's like, oh, where are you from? Like, oh, you must not be from here. Where are you originally from? But like you said, when like a customer with an accent comes in, like, oh, I love your accent. It's like, that actually sounds really, really nice. We don't hear it much in Australia.
Yeah.
So like where is it from originally? And then I think people are open to that type of
We're going to get a lot
off
of
a
that
line.
at Live Golf.
yeah.
Liam will not because he'll be in Vietnam.
Hell yeah.
And I'll be
And he'll be like,
Valentine. on Valentine's Day.
where's your accent from?
Yeah.
Oh, namaste.
Oh no.
You're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, where are you from? Were you born here?
Yeah.
And they were like, no,
No.
I was not born here, actually.
It will be through a Google Translate phone too.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, that's true.
Yes. Have you learned a little bit of Vietnamese, like to try? And
Is that a language?
Is it?
Yeah,
a language?
Vietnamese
Yes.
is a
It's a
language.
language, yeah,
Yeah,
they have their
yeah,
own
yeah.
language.
I used to have a friend that was Vietnamese, and
Yeah.
I used to have a friend. I have a friend.
You have a friend.
I don't talk to him too much.
Rest
That's
in
probably
peace.
why. He's still alive. He's
We're
on
here
the
for you,
planet.
man.
Yeah.
We're here for you.
No.
If you're
Hey,
listening to the podcast, welcome.
Yeah. This is an old school friend. And yeah, he taught me a bit of Vietnamese, but I've lost most of it.
I bet you all the Vietnamese you
Bit
know
of-
is like food.
Yeah.
Well, not even.
Not even.
Like, mum was like mare, and that was it. I don't know. There was a few more. There was a few like dog. That should be one that I'm looking out for.
Oh my god.
Don't know if we can
Are
say
we
that.
getting racist? We're getting racist now. We just spoke about other people getting
It was
racist.
a serious
and it is straight up
conversation we
racist.
had. Serious
Oh,
conversation
no.
we had before
Don't
we were
cancel
going
us.
over.
Don't cancel us. Don't cancel us.
I'm curious though.
Curious about dog.
Like, if it,
Are you going to
like,
eat
I
it?
don't look. See,
Yeah.
We
I'm,
had this conversation
I'm-
while we were camping.
yeah, I'm pulling the
I
not
can do
knowledgeable enough. I
I
don't
can do
know
it.
their culture enough. Like,
Yeah.
if it's a sacred sort of thing, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
Yeah.
The idea of it doesn't sound great,
Yeah.
but that's because I'm Australian and I
Yeah.
don't live over there, and maybe it's the norm.
Oh, you're digging a hole here.
Oh,
Speaking of dogs, my dog needs his dinner. So I'm
Okay,
going to just
yes, no, you go
leave
for
for
it.
a second.
That's all right.
Yep.
That's all right. Look.
Shit.
No, I think it's
No thanks.
I think you know what I think it is now from this conversation that we've had today. You know what I think it is? It is no, that's funny. I don't know. I think it's just
To a degree.
the lack of awareness and knowledge about
Exactly.
cultures. I think that's all it is.
If it's frowned upon over there, hell no.
Yeah,
Staying away.
exactly.
And
And
yep.
I think, like, being the good lad that you are going to do your due diligence before you go there and, like, understand.
Of course.
Yeah. Understand what's acceptable and what's not acceptable.
Of course. Thank you, Orton, for saving me there.
No, because you are a really respectable man.
Appreciate it. Likewise.
Thank you. I try to be.
You're awesome, dude.
Like, so when before I went to Europe, like, I did a good amount of research about.
Good job, you two.
Yeah.
Do you want like a table for two here?
Yeah.
I think we'll change it to table for two.
Table 42.
Table
podcast.
42.
4-2.
4-2.
That's so
Where
good.
you two just
Yeah.
compliment each
Yeah.
other the whole time, like,
We'll do
Liam,
50
you
minutes
look,
of just
You're
us
really nice
complimenting
too,
you
each
look
other.
Craig.
really. I don't want to be involved in
Craig's
this at
a
all.
brilliant man.
I
as
just want to
well.
watch you
Yeah.
two just sit there being like, Orton, your beard is really nice today, and you're like, Liam, your moustache is really luscious, actually. And then back and forth. This is
I don't know
just
if
gonna
any
go.
of that said. We were talking about how old you looked because you had grey hairs in it.
Oh yeah. True.
No, you're
That's
trying to bring it
respectable.
back to the fact that you
Yeah.
two weren't just having a little moment.
I don't think we were. He was being nice and I was being nice. You're trying to make it weird, Craig.
No, I witnessed
trying to
that.
light
And
that
all the
spot fire
listeners
and watch it go
witnessed
downhill.
Oh
it.
God. Yeah.
We can have wholesome moments and we
We are
can have
wholesome. We're
racist
wholesome.
moments.
We're racist. We're woke, and we're wholesome.
Well
as
said.
well. Yeah, but I think, like we were saying before, it's the knowledge of, or the lack of knowledge about when you're talking to people, where you're going, what you're going to
Yeah.
experience,
And hospitality is everywhere, not just in the food and drink industry. Like,
Correct. Yeah, hospitality is literally just people first.
yes.
You can be hospitable, but not work in a bar.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
If
Yeah.
you're
I
doing
don't
a
know what we're saying makes sense at
Well,
all today, but
yeah, well, like,
we're saying
going
it.
back to, I remember we brought up Uber drivers.
Yes,
That's a
a different form
hospital.
of hospitality. You're offering a service.
Yeah,
You're driving
exactly.
people to and from, and people like some of my greatest conversations I've had like overseas. There's just been Uber drivers just like explaining to me, like, because they've lived in this area, so they explain to me like what's the best thing to do here, what is the culture like,
Yeah.
and like you just hear it from them.
Yep.
But
And
I won't go after them and be like, where are you from? Well, I'm in their country.
Namaste.
Namaste. It's just like, I think the way you go about having those type of conversations.
Yep. 100%.
yeah.
Asking for it.
All right,
for it.
I think we got to start wrapping it up because
Shall we?
in case you didn't notice, we are all dressed amazingly
We're looking very
right
dapper.
now because we have
Party time.
a hospitality event that we are actually attending
Yes.
as guests.
For once.
Yes. So,
Which some would call a staff show.
yes.
Others may call a casual
Get together.
get-together
Hang
more
out.
so than a staff show.
Or a piss up.
Well, I don't know if it's designed that way, Liam. I would not think they really want us to have a piss up.
No.
I feel like it's more a casual drink amongst
Correct.
co-workers
Yeah.
and
Oh.
associates
Oh,
than
really?
actually
Yeah.
a staff piss
Oh.
up.
But if the vibes are right, then we'll see how it goes.
Then it may leave the staff show
Yeah.
and end
Depend-
up in a piss up.
Depends who's there. I wouldn't.
Who would you like
surprise-
to be there?
You three. You two? You three.
Yes.
You too. Us three.
We may
Alright,
run
us
into
three.
a former guest on
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, we'll run into.
Reese,
I
I,
think
believe.
Reese may be there. So
Yeah,
Mm.
one of his
Reese,
couple
yeah.
of ladies may be there.
yes,
So
What was his words? A flock or two?
a couple of gals.
A couple of gals.
Gal
or
or two.
a,
yeah.
a lass or two.
lass or
Alas,
two.
that's
Lass
what
or
it was.
two.
Not a flock.
I actually
Lass
spoke
or
to his
two.
girlfriend, and she was
Oh.
like, "Excuse me."
No.
Oh
'Cause
no!
she's a
Oh.
subscriber to our Patreon, so she heard it, and she's like, "Excuse me."
Yeah, look, he had some explaining to do there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for bringing that up again,
No,
Reese.
no.
I think that's an
It'll be
important point to
fine.
bring up. But yes, we're just nicely because we're going to go in and
Yeah.
have a drink.
All right.
He's
Let's
a
wrap
good
it up.
man.
Did you, before we wrap it up, did you guys go to any events and like hospitality events that you want to quickly
I
just
did
mention? It was
not go.
Tour Down Under.
What did I do? I went to the Tour Down Under.
good. Yeah. How was
How
that?
was it?
That was good. It was
Yeah.
hot. Every day was hot, but
Yeah,
I
we
was
had a
up
heat
in
wave, yeah.
Sterling, and the hospitality was amazing. Had
That's
lots
good.
of events on, and it was a nice day out.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed that.
For me, in our local, in our city, there was a massive garage that was converted into a massive like Asian
cool.
like canteen
Okay.
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
like
like a
food
pop-up.
trucks. Yeah,
Yep.
like a pop up
Hell
of a
yeah.
food truck and stuff, and that was awesome.
Oh,
It was really, really good.
nice.
A lot of great food, but again, it was hot.
Yeah.
That garage.
The weather hasn't been
With
fun for
all the
hospitality.
heat from every single one of those stalls and canteens and pop-ups
Yeah.
was just making it a furnace. The food was immaculate, immaculate, but it was just hot,
Yeah,
hot
fair.
in there.
Yep.
But yeah, I think there were some good hospitality events that happened. Do you have any
Awesome.
you had in mind? Or?
I don't know if you'd count this as a hospitality event. I think it just happens. But my little sister recently just turned 18.
Oh,
we had
Very
a
good.
birthday
Congrats to
party.
her, Yeah,
So yeah, a little shout out to
had her
little
first
sis.
drink.
Yeah, quotation marks.
Yeah,
I don't understand the quotation marks at all.
Yeah, good.
I have my RSA and
yes, we're responsible. All responsible.
Very
Yeah.
responsible.
all
Yes.
But yeah.
Responsible.
Yes.
No, shout out to her.
Oh, good.
And
Awesome.
We got Live Golf, we got Valentine's Day,
Yep, and
we
we
got the
got-
Super Bowl.
and
Some people were
Fringe.
even in a commercial
Oh.
recently.
Oh.
or a little reel.
Oh, Super Bowl
Yeah.
commercials.
Yeah.
I know.
It
I know
took
a
off.
couple.
Yep.
Yeah, it popped off.
I'm not sure it won't be on ESPN at some point, but look out for
I
that.
heard it's going to be like the halftime show.
I would have thought that there have
Yeah.
been some calls come into these particular people's agents.
bring them
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
There's been a call to bring them back for a series of promo
Done.
events, so we'll
Done.
see what happens on that space.
Maybe like you guys can be called like the beer catchers and just catch different beers.
Yeah, well, if I
Ooh.
didn't, it was coming from my head. So
do like a huge full field throw, and we got to catch one.
Correct.
we,
You know, there's machines
we
that
could
like
do that.
launch it.
Yeah.
You'd have to
Oh,
like
geez.
maybe like a helmet or
Like
something.
a field launch one.
Yeah,
Just goes
like the
zooming.
spinning wheels, the
Yeah.
discs that
Oh,
launch.
wow,
That'd be
that's-
awesome.
Sounds dangerous.
But yes,
Very
the
dangerous.
Super Bowl
Yeah.
and the Fringe. So should we
And
talk about the Fringe
all
when we
that's
get
going on.
closer to it?
When we get closer, next
Mhm.
episode will be in the lead up to the Fringe. We
Done.
may even review an event if we go.
Yes.
Which we
We're
wanna
looking
go.
forward to that.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for having me.
No worries. Thank you for being on,
filling in
Liam.
for
Yes.
Hudson.
Oh, that's
Yes.
okay.
Hudson, we
That's
love
okay.
you.
It's always a
and
pleasure.
hope you enjoyed the podcast
Can't
as well,
be
Hudson.
the table for three when there's only two.
And
Yes,
I hope you
correct.
recover quickly.
Yes, we hope he recovers very quickly.
Oh my god, that's still in there. That's going to be amazing. Okay.
Oh god. All right.
And
Thank you
end scene.
guys. We'll see you later. Thank you for coming to the table. Goodbye.